Alright, good morning. Just got to the Slaughterhouse here for Project Livestream. And they have the trucks lined up. I'll show you. Look, that guy's over there covering his nose because it smells so bad. And they got some turkeys in here they're about to take in. It's hard to see this morning. You can see them on the left going up the conveyor belt. Got all the feathers and stuff on the floor. They don't know that I'm here yet. This guy just saw me. Smells horrible. They're just taking a break. As soon as they see me, they shut the door. What are they trying to hide? Oh my God, it smells horrible. What do you think that guy does wearing that yellow overalls? There's not that many turkeys in here. They have a decent amount of trailers here though. They covered up that top. The top's still covered up. It was like that last time. It's a little bit cold. A little wet. I think they put these panels on the side to cover the cages. Normally you can see them all. Here she comes. There's the other security guards. See all the security guards come out and watch me. It's this guy's job to come out and close the gates. They got somebody on this side, closing this side. Look at the stuff steaming there. Like, that guy didn't stop. He's gonna hit this truck with the fucking thing. This guy driving right at me. With all the feathers in that truck. She got her little umbrella now. Last time she didn't have an umbrella. Speaking Spanish. There's a lot of people here that speak Spanish. I don't know if they speak English very well. There's the boss lady. You know, when they wear hard hats, that they work near the conveyor that has stuff hanging. Turkeys. It's literally the turkeys and the hooks, the shackles. That's where the truck went. There's a bunch of feathers and guts on the ground over there. There's a bunch of vultures here. We're gonna go grab all the stuff out of the truck now that's over there. Just pulled out. There's a bunch over there in the trees. Look at them all over the place. Yeah, they all freak out and they get so mad when I show up. It's pretty crazy. What's up, Samantha? This is Pennsylvania, USA. This place is called Plainville Farms. And there was an investigation here years ago where they had somebody inside that recorded them beating the turkeys, kicking them, and hitting them with like metal pipes and crazy stuff, throwing them around. Let's go down here and get a shot of this area. There's a lot of turkeys here. The feathers in the road. God, it stinks. Last time I was here, it didn't stink. They didn't have any turkeys. That smells horrible. Their parking lot is trash. It is a murder house, 100%. So look, that's all the bunch of remains over there. This is the truck that they fill up with all the remains. See the back? It's got that lift on the back. They put the crates in there. I'm not trying to stop him. He's all angry that I'm standing here. He could have just let me walk by first. Fuck you. You could have let me walk by first. Why do you gotta drive right at me? Asshole. Trying to walk over there, asshole. You can see all the feathers piled up out of the top of the truck. What's up, Mason? No, it's not a turkey farm, it's a turkey slaughterhouse. It's like one of the biggest turkey slaughterhouses in the region. You have to eat. You don't have to eat animals. You have turkeys. I used to have a turkey. They're really cool creatures, aren't they? It's like puddles of blood. You can see all the vultures in the background. Pretty sick. There's the police. You just drive by. At least they covered it up this time. Last time I was here, there was a truck sitting here open. Either last time or the time before. But like, you can still see stuff sticking up out of the back. The birds will fly over and grab all that stuff out of the back. All the stuff on the ground. They grab the remains out of there and they fly over into these people's yards. This house is right there on the other side of these trees. One of the birds flew in there and grabbed some stuff and flew here right in front of me one time. Eating the remains. Gross. It's a disgusting way to treat animals. Jack of all trades. Get a job, that's funny. Why are you a jack of all trades? Does that mean that you can't hold a job? You just do everything? Killing animals does not have to be a part of life. You're trying to cope really hard right now. I get it. But none of this is necessary. You don't need to eat animals. Look at all these cars here. This shitty place. Smells so bad. I'll put this way. Try to show some of the turkeys over here. They have a bunch of trailers with turkeys in the holding area over here. I don't know how many. They might all be full. They have these panels up on the sides, so I guess they don't get rained on. Stay a little bit warmer. It's a little chilly. There's about 600 or 700. I don't remember exactly. I did the math before. Turkeys in each trailer. They put 5 in each space, so you can count how many. It's like 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 long. It's like 60, 80. Yeah, almost 700. Almost 700 turkeys in a trailer. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, maybe 6 trailers that they have left over here in the holding area, and they took a couple in already. They were pulling one out when I got here, and they just put one in that only had a couple of rows of turkeys, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why you would do it half from a production point of view. Why would you take a trailer in there that is only half full? You're gonna have a gap in your production. This place just, every time I come here from a manufacturing background, they just have no idea what they're doing here. It's completely unorganized. You can see some of them there. Yeah, guess what? You don't need to feed that to your dogs either. It's actually probably really bad for them. Don't feed dead animals to your dogs. Also completely unnecessary. She's getting ready to grab another trailer now, which makes sense because there was barely any turkeys in that last one. Normally he'll grab the trailer and they'll bring the trailer up here and then they'll just go right in. But when I come here, they close the gate. So now he's got to drive up this way and go in over there, drive all the way around, and then maneuver the trailer and the truck all, like, he's got to turn around in there. So he has to go back and forth a few times. I don't really understand why they do that. But they completely change their whole process when I show up. It's really crazy. What's up, B-Bob? Yeah, you don't need to feed your dogs deers. Yeah, you worked for Tyson. That sounds horrible. You killed with those chickens, 350,000 a day. It's got to be chickens. Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm sure if most people saw the shit that they did here to these animals, most people wouldn't like it. So that's what I'm here trying to show people, the truth. Get the hollow in there. Ew, the exhaust. Just blew a bunch of black smoke at me. Trying to drive around this corner. Yeah, they're scared little baby birds. They look big and older, but they're not. They're just bred to be huge, super young. They're all little baby birds. See all the feathers here? Sometimes I'll see feathers that have blood on them. They're broken off with blood on them. I've seen turkeys going in here just like bleeding so bad, it's dripping down into the cage under them, covering the turkeys under them in blood. Oh, he's draining the blood out of the truck down here. This is horrific. Oh my god. You see that coming out of the truck? I know I'm walking, so it's a little shaky. Hold on. See that coming out of the truck? It's just draining all the blood out. That's fucking crazy. There's a bone here, look. Somebody's bones. It's a graveyard. Look at all the blood. It's draining from both sides. That's fucking wild. think this is a waste of time, thanks for being here and watching my stream. Wasting your time. What do you think this guy's thinking, just standing here watching this? Think he's getting hungry? What about this guy? He's just like, this is his job to sweep the stuff up and shovel it together. And there's a guy with a trash can there, shovels it into the trash can. Can you hear that? It's loud. It's like a fucking waterfall. Travis. These comments are funny. It's just like a river of blood. Yeah, it's a choice, and you choose to pay these industries to kill animals, drain all their blood out, shovel up their guts. If I wasn't here, all this stuff would probably be sitting here for a while. The birds would come over and be eating it. You don't have to eat animals. I'm not telling you to go starve, dumbass. But why pay for this when you don't have to? He's got a bucket of water that he fills up and splashes the water down to clear all the blood off. Read the Bible. I think you need to read the Bible, buddy. Is this what your God tells you to do? Murder animals? Your God says murder animals? Your God's a piece of shit. If you do this for your God, you're a piece of shit. The blood just draining out. This has been going on for minutes and minutes and minutes. Dumbass. That's funny. You can't murder animals. That's what... Yeah. That is the problem with people like you. Blood on his gloves. Just walking in it. You're dumb. Yeah, you're right. Do you even English, bro? It is literally a murder house. That is what it is. Well, what's the human's purpose? What do you think? What's the purpose of a cow? What's your purpose, Cindy? Or consumers. Why are you a consumer? What are you consuming? You just mindlessly consume things? You think that's your purpose, to be a consumer? This guy forget to turn his brakes off or something? This truck doesn't want to move. There he goes. Coming to pick up another turkey, another trailer. Turkeys. Is your only purpose to consume things? I think that's kind of weird. Like, yeah, of course we consume things. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. But do you have to consume animals? You have to use animals for food or for clothing or for testing? Most people are against animal testing. What do you think about that? People that are here trying to defend eating animals. If we have other alternatives than testing on animals, wearing animals, don't you agree that we should use the alternatives instead of using animals? Well, it's the same thing with food. Same thing with eating them. You don't need to eat them. It's just a lie you've been told over and over again. Unfortunately, when you hear lies over and over again, sometimes they become what you think is true, but You think God wrote the Bible? You think your God wants you to be a compassionate person? Or pay these industries to kill animals for things that you don't need? You believe in God. God created these creatures to feel and to want to live. And then you pay these industries to take that away from them. For what? There's shit coming out of some now. Little baby birds. Ew. Talk like they're people. Well, some animals are considered people. They're clearly not human. They're animals. Other animals. You know, humans are animals too. You need to focus more on the similarities and not the differences. You focus on the differences that we have with each other. That's why we fight with each other, we kill each other, and that's why we have fucking wars and arguments. You focus on the similarities and collaborate with each other. That's how you do great things, build great things. You need to focus more on the similarities. The whole point is that you're not a wild animal. You should know better. People are not animals. You're a civilized animal. God, it stinks so bad here. I should have brought my mask. Actually, I did. I did bring my face mask. Smells so bad over here. What time is it? Sure, last I wasn't using my microphone. I'm gonna set my tripod up and stand here for a few minutes. Go up one more. Imagine being triggered by somebody that is talking about being compassionate and making compassionate choices. Like my beard. thought I was a little boy. How did I grow this beard? Oh my god, it stinks. It like comes and goes, like I guess with the wind blowing. It'll smell really bad, then it kind of goes away, then it comes back again. Ugh. There are already meat alternatives. You don't need to work on a meat alternative. They are out there. There's so many other things that you can eat instead of animals. When you grow up and you realize this, you'll actually have more options. Everybody eats the same like 5 dead animals. There's tens of thousands of plants that you can eat. Some that you've probably never even tried. I work with animals. That's what I do for work. But not at a place like this. You can eat whole plants. Come on, Cindy. Not processed. A lot of the plant foods are less processed than these animals in these slaughterhouses. Like, get real. You know they clean your chicken with chlorine to kill all the bacteria off of it? In this place, I'm pretty sure in this place they electrocute the turkeys. They hang them up by their feet and electrocute them first. Then they boil them to take all the feathers off. Then they drain all their blood out. You could see all that in that truck earlier. Here comes the school bus. The school bus is going by. Imagine being a little kid on your way to school and you see all that blood draining out of that truck over there. Fucking wild. I think the smell went away. Ugh. I can smell it a little bit. Base your channel on those alternatives. Well, there's a really good resource coming out soon. You can check out the first draft of it now. There's Animal Justice 21. You can join Challenge 22. They will help you with all the questions that you have. Yeah, don't use bleach either. That's not very smart. Look in, ask, go on Google. Ask why we don't need to eat animals. Why we don't need to use animals for anything. Go search some plant-based recipes if you're having trouble with that. Look for cruelty-free stuff when you buy bath and beauty products and cleaning supplies and things like that. Cruelty-free and vegan. There's a lot of vegan shoes. There's a lot of vegan jackets, vegan whatever you want. Whatever you're gonna buy, just put vegan in the search and it'll come right up. You'll see there's alternatives for everything. Some things are expensive, some things aren't. Yeah, living vegan is super easy. It's way easier than you would think it is. Yeah, exactly. The the dumb comments. I think that when people see those dumb comments, just good people see people talking shit like that, and they're like, I don't want to be like that guy. That guy's a dumbass. Guy can't even spell dumbass. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. Why do these people call me names? Just because they have a difference in opinion. Right? One guy was calling me a retard and a loser and a dumbass. It's funny. It's funny. You guys just look like little children. Yeah, they resort to name calling because they don't have any intelligent counter arguments. Because there are no intelligent counter arguments. Oh, it smells good. So bad. No, you're the dumbass. Thanks, Sankey. Thanks for being here again. So funny. The childish comments. Now they seem to have disappeared. Yeah, I feel sorry for them too. It sucks. I'm glad that I was never really like that. Some people just refuse to learn better and do better. Some people will never change, unfortunately. But that's fine. Keep eating your shit that you keep eating. You'll probably die quicker. So we'll have more compassionate, smart people behind you. That will change. Horseshoe, you got a little picture of a cat? It's a cute little cat. What's up, Brad? So I'm at a slaughterhouse today. Turn it around. They always close the gate when I get here. You look as dangerous as a Cheerio. Thank you. I'm not trying to look dangerous. You can see a couple of trailers here. They have some panels up on front of the cages because it's a little cold and it was kind of rainy. But if they're all full, there's 5 or 6 more trailers. 5 or 6 more trailers there. And there's 2 over there. So there's easily 10, 11, 12 trailers here. Just like 8,000 turkeys. They're gonna kill 8,000 turkeys today. There's almost 700 turkeys in each trailer. And they pull the trailer in. They pull a trailer in every like 30 minutes. So they're killing about 700 turkeys every 30 minutes. 700 turkeys in 30 minutes. It's pretty sad. Cat people are weird. I think people that kill animals are weird. Look at all the vultures up there on the barn. Somebody just bought that house. Last time I was here, that house was for sale. The sign's gone. Somebody just moved in there. Imagine buying a house right next to the slaughterhouse. They probably got a really good deal. I don't think many people would want to live across from the slaughterhouse. It's hard to breathe out here. It smells so bad. So there has been a few people that have made changes in their life from talking to me. There's some people that have made changes in their life from watching my streams. So I know that I've made a change. Definitely helped a few people realize that they can do better. They freak out every time I come here too. They change the whole process. They just put up this black fence. They used to be like they had like a green tarp on there. I could see right through it. I think they watch my stream sometimes at the slaughterhouse. And I would talk about a couple of things, and now they don't do those things anymore. Like, you might be able to see this too. Oh, maybe, yeah, right there. They put this cardboard in front of the vent there because I could see the turkeys going by through the vent. You could see the turkeys going by on the conveyor belt. So they blocked the vent off. They put this tarp up so it's harder to see through the fence. I can still see through the fence. It's just, my phone doesn't get it as good. And I can just pick my tripod up and see right over the fence anyway. But there's some turkeys there in the trailer. You can kind of see a couple in the one spot. There's no panel there. They can't stand up. They can't spread their wings. They're just all crammed in there. And they're just going to get pulled out and hung up by their feet into some shackles. A lot of birds will pass out when they're flipped over like that. And their wings just like go out. They just hang there. But some of them fight. You know, they don't want to be hung up like that. So they flap around and they move around, and they can actually rip their legs off. Here, look, they're gonna go in now. So in that amount of time, from when they took that last trailer in there until now, that's how long it takes them to clear a whole trailer out. All those turkeys just died. I hear him yelling. I wonder what's happening. He didn't pull in far enough. That's probably what it was. They yell at the guy, pull up more, pull up more. But like I said earlier, most of them don't even speak English. Most of them just speak Spanish here. They just take people that have trouble getting jobs other places for whatever reason. It's hard to get a job at other places when you don't speak English very well. They just hire anybody here. They try to use people, they exploit people, they exploit animals. They use exploited people to exploit animals. It's pretty fucked up. Even if you just cared about people, you wouldn't want people to be in this situation where they're in here killing animals. It messes with your brain. There's a lot of domestic violence, drug abuse that comes from doing things like this to animals. So it's not good for the people that work here. It's not good for their families. It's a lose-lose situation. The only people that are winning are the industries that are making the money. Because you're falling for their lies. If they didn't care about me being here, they wouldn't change their whole process. They wouldn't close this gate and go in a different way and put all these things up and move the cameras around the one time. They move the cameras around. The security guard standing here, she doesn't want to be there. She wants to go back in her little security hut. She'll stand there the whole time I'm here and just watch me. Go back to the beginning of the stream and you can see them all freaking out when I got here. They do it every time. It's kind of funny. What's up, Axel? I wonder what this guy's doing. What's up, Dave? Tufty. Call ice. I'm not gonna call ice. So this is Plainville Farms. Go look them up. Look up Plainville Farms PETA investigations. And you can see videos of what they were doing to the turkeys inside this place. Go look it up. Strawberries, though? That's a new one. I've never heard that one before. Thank you for being original. Do you even eat strawberries, though? Where's this guy going? He looks like coming right at me. He's like driving right at me, but look how long it takes him. He's so slow. Is he trying to hit me? He's gonna run. Oh no, Nick's back. Oh god, it stinks. Yeah, Nick, they know me by now. I come here all the time. There's another scissor lift down there coming up the street. Must be going to do something. I don't know. The other security guard's down there too. I don't know if you can see her in the orange. She's behind those cars. They know exactly why I'm here. Somebody has to do it. No, you don't actually. Slaughterhouses could end. Nobody has to work at a slaughterhouse. Nobody has to kill animals. That's not a thing. It's not necessary. You can change. And doing an autopsy on a dead person is not the same as killing that person. Like, what? He's actually moving right this time. So that was another thing I saw them doing on the forklift. They would pick up these things with the forklift and they couldn't see over top of them. So the guy would hang out the side of the forklift and drive across the public street without a clear line of sight. That guy is backing up. That's how you're supposed to move stuff like that. You can't see over it. So we finally made it in there. I wonder what they're doing. I didn't say that humans and animals are equal. But why devalue animals to this point? Think about the worst humans. The worst humans that have done the worst things. We don't even put them in a slaughterhouse. They go to jail. We take their rights away from them. We lock them up in a jail cell. Go to prison. You don't go to a slaughterhouse. We do worse things to innocent animals. Some animals are better than humans. I hope you would agree with that. The humans that do horrible things to other humans, horrible things to children, horrible things to animals. see a few turkeys on the top there in the back. Scared. They're scared. Scared little baby birds. Yeah, I have a little dog rescue where I've saved dogs from being euthanized and going to the shelter, and I'm rehoming them. And some of them don't get along. Some of them like being in the crates. So yeah, the dogs are in the crates sometimes. But they don't live in there. They get time to go out and play. It's for their best interest. You can't just have, I mean, look at any dog rescue or cat rescue. Like some of them have to be in crates some of the time. You can't just, they'd be fighting with each other if they were out all the time. Nick, you just care about one or two animals. You just care about your animals because they're your property. You don't actually care about animals. I care about the dogs that I care for, and I care about the turkeys that are at the fucking slaughterhouse that don't need to be here. So what do you do with people that stop consuming things? You never said what's a human's purpose, Cindy? What do you do with humans when they aren't giving back to society? Cow farts, though. Yeah, in the jail yard. You're funny, Nick. What's stopping you, Nick? If you really care about animals, then you would just go buy a big farm right now and start an animal rescue. If you did that, then I would say that you do care about animals. Go rescue some of these turkeys. Go rescue some cows and some goats and some chickens. And some pigs. You don't run an animal prison, but you pay for animals to be enslaved and then murdered when you don't need to. You just lie to yourself and think that you need to. It's an option. It shouldn't be an option, but it is right now. And you think it's a requirement. God, it stinks. Yeah, Nick, you're always talking shit. It's funny, none of my mods are here. Sometimes people are like, you have too many mods. Some of you guys were saying that the other day, and now there's like no mods here at all. Nick, you're lucky there's no mods here, because you probably would have been timed out a long time ago. A lot of you guys probably would have been timed out a long time ago. Yeah, they're scared of you standing out in their parking lot by yourself. Yeah, I don't know why. They do seem to be. They don't like it. Like, oh, this guy has a phone. Quick, hide what we're doing. Hide what we're doing. There's another school bus going by. A little tiny one, a school van. Oh, PJ's here. You don't need to time anybody out. It's kind of funny. I think that when good people see the trolls in here saying stupid things, it helps them realize that they should change. I think I'm gonna release the website really soon. I think I should. It's close enough. I think it's close enough where I'm gonna try to release it sooner than later. But you can go check it out now and get a lot of this. Get a preview of what's to come. It's called animaljustice21.org. Go check out that website if you really are considering learning what veganism actually means and the best way to respect animals. Then go check it out. Animaljustice21.org. Cindy, Nick is a troll. He comes to my streams all the time and just likes to mess with people. I'm not calling you a troll, Cindy. The people that are calling me names and they don't have anything, they're not asking questions. They're just saying, you know, some of the comments that you probably didn't see because they were held back. Those people are trolls. I appreciate you asking questions, Cindy. You're the type of person that I'm trying to reach to. You seem open-minded and you want to hopefully learn more about it. So go to animaljustice21.org. You can check it out. And Challenge 22 is another good one. This guy's driving all up over. He's hitting that pylon, I think. He's all up on the curb hitting that. Yeah, everybody's a hypocrite though. Like that's like I'm still a hypocrite if I want to say that, you know, I'm against killing animals, but yeah, of course, some animals are gonna die when I eat strawberries or whatever the fucking guy was talking about earlier. Like it's unfortunate, and I feel like those systems need to be improved. We should be able to grow plants without killing animals, but that's not the world we live in right now. Veganism isn't about just not killing animals. It's about purposefully breeding animals to kill them so we can eat them or wear them. It's about using animals for testing and entertainment, abusing them so they do tricks like punishing your dog. Like, none of that is necessary. It's all exploitation. Veganism is against exploitation. Like, sure, if you can buy local things, then buy local things. You know what I mean? That's what you're worried about. You want to support your community and what's up? Look, soy energy. There's your soy right there. Soy energy pellets. Vegans only eat a very small percentage of the soy that's grown. Most of it goes to animals. A lot of it's turned into fuel. Yeah, unfortunately, the government is pretty corrupt. It's all about money. A lot of businesses and industries, like this place, all they care about is money. At the expense of humans, at the expense of animals. They do whatever they can to save money, make more money. Really fucking sad. This guy's causing a little traffic jam now. Won my last argument against you. Nick, did you debate Anna? I'm sorry I missed that. I don't know if I've ever saw a vegan stoner lady lose a debate. She normally wipes the floor with everybody. Stinks again. They have all their lifts out here now. They literally brought like 6 lifts out here. It's so weird. I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, don't kill rabbits. You don't need to kill rabbits. You don't need to kill turkeys. Genetically modified crops. Do you know what the whole deal of genetically modified crops is? They genetically modified crops to support factory farming. That is the whole reason that crops are genetically modified. It's to support the animal exploitation. Yeah, normally it's me and 40 because we're on the same time zone, but he's not here. 40's normally live. Jenny, I guess maybe Jenny's not doing it today, but they're normally together at the, St. Helens? And then Axel, you're normally later in the day. And then anti-animal use. I don't know if you guys are doing it today, but you guys are normally a little later because you're on the other coast. No, I speak up for a lot of different things. I help humans in need. I help animals. And then I come here and I speak up against exploiting animals. Maybe somebody can... Oh, you know what? I don't know if... I didn't send him the link to my video, so I don't know if I'm in the app. The Project Livestream app. I try not to schedule my stream ahead of time because I don't want them to know that I'm going to be here. But I was making it unlisted so that they couldn't see it, but I forgot to do it. Why would I give a homeless guy a chicken sandwich? So I helped pack thousands of meals. I personally helped pack thousands of meals for hungry people in another country. And it was soy, rice, and vegetables. They were vegan meals. Answer the question. So if you give a child a candy bar or an apple, what are they going to choose? I mean, you should just feed your kids candy all the time? I do that sometimes too, Axel, but a lot of times I do just say animals and I'm talking about other animals. But I was talking about that earlier, like we are animals too. And we should also, I'm also against exploiting humans. You know, I'm against all animal exploitation. You don't need to exploit an animal to help a hungry person. It's ridiculous. Those aren't the only two options, Cindy. And what's the difference? again. It's giving me a headache. I think they're about to bring the next trailer in. I might try to hold my tripod up. What's up, Lemon? Amelia, I was in your stream a little bit earlier when I was on my way here. Yeah, it's horrible killing animals to save your crops. We should do everything else first. If you try everything else and there's animals still eating your food and you're starving, then yeah, maybe you need to kill the animals to defend your food. But you shouldn't just kill animals because it's cheaper to protect your crops, because it's easier. Make other decisions first. That should literally be last resort. They were switching the trailer, but they're not. It's just sitting there. Look at the vultures. They got all their wings spread out. So, this is their holding area here. They still have, I think, 5 more trailers that are full of turkeys. The security guard switched, so the other one's out here watching me now. This is the next trailer about to go in soon. Within the next hour, all those turkeys, there's about 700 turkeys in that trailer. All those turkeys are going to be killed. Yeah, majority of crops go to animal agriculture. A lot of them we can eat, or use that land to grow better stuff, grow different crops. justice for celery. Keep going. Plants have feelings too. What else? What else you got? Let's see if we can get bingo. Keep going. Keep going. If you're a member, you got some of the emojis you can put down. He just said one of them. So they just throw their turkeys into those little cages. They can't even move. Loaded them up sometime late yesterday in the evening probably, and then drove them here in the middle of the night. There was at least 12 trailers. At least 12 trailers. When I got here, there was about 12 trailers. I think it was 11, and I think they had one inside. So they could have even had more. Brought all those turkeys here last night. I think they travel possibly up to a couple hours away. I know there's a bunch of turkey factory farms within like an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. There's like a few giant turkey farms. The oldest turkey farm in America, I think, is like an hour away from here. I'm pretty sure they send their turkeys here. The oldest turkey farm in America. It's a huge factory farm. They call it another family-owned farm. It's just a huge factory farm, and they have a bunch of other animals too. They have like multiple farms. Pictures, I made a post about it in the past. They got pictures of like their kids holding the turkeys, and then another picture of them holding the corpses of the turkeys packaged in plastic. It's pretty wild, and they're all just like smiling, happy. They're like, look what we did, we killed some birds. Like, what the fuck? It's so crazy. End cruelty to eggplants. That's funny, bro. Eggplants are delicious. What are you saying there, Cindy? They want to eat them? They want to eat the dogs? They're eating the dogs? Would you eat a dog, Cindy? What if that dog grew up on a dog farm and was bred to be food? But then we turned his skin into a jacket too, so we used the whole dog. You never met the dog. They were treated really nice while they were alive. You know, for like 6 months. But they grow super fast. They get really big really fast. So they only need to be alive for 6 months. They're basically still a puppy. What's up, Mel and Steve? Thank you guys again for Project Livestream. I was also in your stream for a few minutes this morning. I was flipping back and forth through them all. It's cool to see. I wake up in the morning and I get on YouTube to see what's going on, and I'm flipping through the lives, and it's just like Slaughterhouse, 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 Slaughterhouse. You guys are really getting out there. It's really cool to see. It's sad, but I appreciate the work that you do. They have like 5 more trailers over there that are waiting. This is Plainville Farms. It's not a farm, it's a slaughterhouse. But they call it a farm. Is the security guard watching me? There's the next trailer that's about to go in. It's taking them a while this time. Something must be going on. It's taking them longer than normal. So, Cindy, why do you eat turkey then? Do you eat turkey? You said you raise your own turkeys, right? Do you raise them to eat them? You haven't realized that turkeys are very similar to dogs? So you think it's progress to not eat dogs? Do you think it's progress to not eat turkeys? Nick, are you a wild animal? I said that earlier, we're animals, and somebody's like, we're not wild animals. Like, no, I didn't say that we're wild animals. We are animals, but we're not wild animals. That's the whole point. You should be able to figure out how to live vegan. How to live without exploiting animals. It's really not that hard. Everybody can figure it out. What, so you're a lion? Are you trying to say you're a lion, Nick? Lions, though? The wholesome lions. That's crazy. Oh, the fucking guts hanging out of the back of that truck. It's fucking gross. Nick says wholesome lions, though. Do you eat wheat? Do you eat wheat, Nick? Because you know wheat is a type of grass. So you probably do eat grass. Most people eat wheat. Nick, are you trying to say that you're a cannibal? Because that's weird. Nick is a wild human that eats other humans, apparently. It's a strange position to take. That's your opinion? I'm asking your opinion, Cindy. Do you think it's progress to not eat dogs? Do you think it's progress to not eat cows and pigs and chickens and turkeys? What's the difference? Those are your words. You said progress. So what's holding you back? Don't say stuff happens when you're talking about sexual assault. That is not stuff happens. That is a crazy response to that. You might need to be on a special list. They might need to keep you away from children or women. Yeah, I read that. You said progress right there. Our country has progress, so you just wait for everybody else to do it? Is that what you're saying? You're just a follower? So if the whole country regressed and started eating dogs, would you start eating dogs? That's what you're saying? You just do what everybody else does? But you think it's progress to not eat a dog? I don't understand where the disconnect is between a dog and another animal. Nick, are you in the Epstein files? I think I saw your name in there. You can see stuff hanging out of the back of that truck. I don't think I can zoom in anymore. Yeah, I said you need to be on a special list. You think that it is what it is when people rape other people. You might need to be on a special list. Cindy, I don't understand your comment. Traveled to Asia. Oh. Yeah, but you called it progress to not eat dogs. You're not answering the question. If you think it's progress to not eat a dog, then you should agree that it would be progress to not eat other animals. So what's stopping you from making progress? And Nick has just gone off the rails, so. I can't believe that was your comment, too. Lions raping each other. Yeah, but those aren't your only options, Cindy. You could just eat plants instead. You're against animal testing, right? Most people are. You think it's okay to test on animals? Think it's okay to test on cows and pigs and chickens? What about dogs? You know, there's a huge dog testing facility in New York. We still do that in the US. And I'm back. And I'm back. Age, though. Not too old. You're too old to change? I don't believe you. I saw an interview with a guy that is literally 100 years old. 100 years old. I saw another interview with a guy that was, I think, 84. You're not too old. Imagine being 100 years old and changing your life. Still. A dog steak? Cindy, I'm gonna send you a dog steak. Jim's actually grilling dog steaks from Elwood Dog Meat. Cindy, look up Off Beast. Beyond just came out with a new steak too, like Beyond Fillets. So look up Beyond Fillets. There they go, baby birds. Little baby birds. I'm gonna go in there and line them up. Go into the slaughterhouse. Ooh, it stinks. Alright, we're gonna walk back. Go look up Off Beast. Get one of those plant-based steaks. Probably can't even tell the difference. Sorry, it's all shaky. What's up, Respect Animals? Whoops. Cindy, you found my stream. You're here for a reason. Go into the description of the video and there's a bunch of resources there for you. Do your own research and make your own educated decisions. Yeah, that guy was an idiot. He doesn't know anything. I literally live right next to the Campbell's headquarters. I know like a dozen people that work there. It's all fucking factory farm stuff. All factory farm. It's not lab grown. He means genetically, like, or selectively bred. They're all selectively bred animals. They're Frankenstein animals. They're not lab grown. It'd be better if it was lab grown. He's just another dumbass that falls for all the misinformation that's out there. It even rained last night and there's feathers everywhere. Normally it washes all the food, but you would think it would wash all the feathers down. What's up, Mimi? Favorite burger house is called Jake's. That's cool. Yeah, they have vegan burgers there. Your grandfather taught you to kill animals? Don't you see how he taught you when you were a child to kill animals? You were taught that it was okay to kill some animals and respect other animals. Why? There's animals that you're killing, they don't care. They don't care that you're nice to some animals. They want you to be nice to them. There they go. Once they go in the one truck, they come out and they go in that truck, and then it's got all the body parts. All the corpses deboned. I don't know exactly what all they do in there. I don't know if they package them in there or if they send them over to the other warehouse down the street and package them there. But they go in those cages, the cage trailers, and then they come out in those trailers. Fucking exhaust is giving me a headache. So look at all the feathers here. See, they brought them in last night. It's all feathers. Big feathers. There's a big one out there. Pick up your dog shit. They're just all over the place. I see them in Gettysburg. They go through Gettysburg, through the middle of town. Gettysburg's like 20 minutes away from here. It's just a line of feathers. Gets run over. There's more. Look. That one's broken and bloody on the bottom. Crazy. That one's huge. What's up, Alicia? Yeah. Jim gets his morals from laws. You've never considered that animals should have rights? Rights to live? To not be exploited? Yeah, right? Lab-grown meat, ew. Meanwhile, grinded up bodies is yum. Fucking crazy. What's up, vegan Mandy? Look, there's a dog behind me. Don't take him to the slaughterhouse. I always walk by this car here, and they have the dog stickers. Rescue Mom, Pink Dog Rescue, which is a local rescue. They got a dog bed in their backyard. I've seen the little dogs here before. And then on the other side, it's a person riding a horse. Look, I mean, there's feathers all here. Imagine living here. This is your home, and there's feathers in your front yard, in your flowers in your front yard. Feathers of birds that are being electrocuted and killed right down the street. Look, you come out here to put mulch down, and you gotta pick the feathers out. I don't see as many here. Maybe they came from the other way. There's some. so sad. Thanks, Mimi. I have to get home to the pups. I think we're gonna start working on building a better place for more dogs downstairs. I had some dog treats in my pocket earlier, and I gave him to Nova before I left. Otherwise, I'd go back and give this dog a treat. He's following me. What time is it? I have a few minutes. I don't know. Should I go try to do some conversations in front of the coffee shop? See if the triggered owner comes out and yells at me again. I noticed at the Slaughterhouse they had a new trailer, brand new trailer, the cage trailer, so they could put turkeys in there. And they must have like gotten rid of one of the old ones. They got a brand new one, the death trailers. What's up, Jason? Vegan meats. My phone's gonna die. I need to plug my charger in. God, it fucking stinks here, man. The exhaust is so bad. I'm getting cyanide poisoning. You breathe in more cyanide from exhaust from vehicles than you do from eating your B12. So remember that. It feels like it's getting colder. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just end the stream. I don't know. Anybody have any questions? Let me know if you are thinking about veganism, if you're not vegan. If you want to learn more about it, go to animaljustice21.org. Click the green buttons to go to different pages. You can see a preview of what is to come. There's a lost dog. Damn, that dog's gone. Lost border collie. They don't even put their name on here or anything. It's a cute dog. Last seen months ago. More methane in the floor. Yeah, veganism isn't about the environment, though. Even though it's one of the best things that you can do for the environment. And, like, that's not an excuse to do horrible things. Like, oh, well, that guy did something worse, so it's okay for me to do something bad because he did something worse. So don't be mad at me. How about you just take accountability for yourself? Maybe we should do that, right? To the coffee shop or not to the coffee shop? You got apples and oranges? Look, you're already vegan. Cindy's gonna eat apples and oranges today. Good job. See, you figured it out. I know you meant my comparison. Like, the dog is still following me. Look at him. He looks like Oakley. It's a cute doggy. You're gonna let me go? Wasn't sure if he was going or not. You could use your blinker. No blinker. I think he's going straight. I think it's your comparison. That's apples and oranges. There's a new Prius over here. Look, these new Priuses look kind of cool. You look at it, you're like, that's a Prius? It looks like a little sports car. I like those wheels. Those wheels are kind of cool. Yeah, tofu is great. My phone's gonna die. I might stream a little bit later. I'm gonna be working on the dog kennels, but maybe I'll just do a stream of that. So I might not interact that much with the chat. But you guys can like watch me build some of the frames, I think is what we're gonna start on. So let me know if you're interested in that. Maybe I'll do that, maybe not. Maybe I'll just take the rest of the day off streaming. My fingers are cold. My fingers don't work, they're too cold. Shit. I can't pull this zip tie because my hand's too cold. Damn. having issues. Good luck to you, Cindy. I think you'll figure it out, maybe. Maybe not. Here comes the train. I just went over the train tracks. Go into the description. Watch some of those videos. Doubt you'll change. That's sad. Go subscribe to Axel. Go check out Axel's channel. He goes, I don't know where he's going today, but before he went to the JBS Slaughterhouse for cows, and they had so many trucks lined up. It blew my mind. There was like a whole truck of cows coming in like every minute. It was like ridiculously fast. I couldn't believe how many they had. There was like a dozen trucks lined up to go in there. It's so sad. Now you know who's Axel. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can change. You can change, Cindy. I believe in you. You said something, you had a vegan, your daughter's vegan? Did you say that earlier? Go talk to her about it. She would probably be so happy. That would probably make her so extremely happy. I don't even know if you could understand how happy she would probably be. Yeah, so be the change you want to see. It starts with us. When we don't change for the better, when we don't make progress, damn, that car almost hit that other car. If we're not making progress, then we're gonna give our power I guess it's because of the train. The whole circle just stopped. If we stop making progress as individuals, then we give our power to the corporations and to these big industries that only care about money, and they will use that for their advantage. They will take advantage of us. They will take advantage of animals. So you need to speak up for things that you believe in, but act on those things. We can't just talk about it. You have to act on it. You can't say that you love animals and respect animals and you're kind to animals when you're only kind to your pets. Like, when you still eat animals and wear animals and use animals. If somebody says they respect women, but then when people aren't watching, you know, they like beat up their wife, Like, you don't respect women then. It doesn't matter what you say, it matters what you do. I'm well, Navia. I hope you're well too. We just left the slaughterhouse. Who is Navia? I probably should take this off because I'm not at the slaughterhouse anymore. Yeah, I've only been vegan for like a year and a half. I haven't even been vegan that long. It's like I didn't really know any better. And I wish I realized how easy it was and what it actually meant sooner. It's super easy. I save money. It doesn't cost me anything. If anything, it pays me, right? So if you're worried about money, like, don't be. Just figure out how to eat healthy food cheap. I don't eat a lot of processed food. I get all the nutrition that I need. I don't take any supplements. Like, I was taking vitamin D for a while. I probably should get more vitamin D. But, like, that's not a vegan thing. Most people need to take a vitamin D supplement. But there's ways that you can get more vitamin D without taking a supplement as well. If you eat mushrooms, if you eat a lot of mushrooms, put your mushrooms in the sun. Like the day before you're going to eat them, put them out in like a windowsill so they can get direct sunlight on your mushrooms, and they will actually soak up some vitamin D in your mushrooms. And then that's a natural way that you can improve your vitamin D. Eat nutritional yeast that has B12 in it. Try to eat it like every day if you can. That'll make sure that your body absorbs it well. So, like, there's things that you can learn that'll help you with whatever that you're worried about. There's cactus leather. There's cactus leather. There's pineapple leather. There's mushroom leather. There's all different types. There's one of the Rivians. The Rivian trucks. They're pretty cool. So if you have to wear leather for whatever reason, just get a plant-based leather. You can't even tell the difference by looking at them. I was looking at some of the cactus leather jackets. They're pretty cool. They don't have a lot of colors. At least the brand I was looking at, they weren't a lot of different colors. They were expensive. They were like really expensive. But the one looked kind of cool. Yeah, use hemp. Yeah, hemp is a great alternative. Just look up vegan clothes, vegan cleaning products. That was a big thing that I was like, I see it now actually still. A lot of people, they use cleaning products from companies that test on animals. But we don't need that. We don't need that anymore. You don't need to support those companies. There's other companies that make just as good cleaning products that are made from plants and they don't test on animals. So just buy their products. Not any more expensive. Like, it's about the same price. Like, sure, there might be some that are more expensive. Just keep looking around. You'll find some that are cheap. Beauty products. You don't need any beauty products. There's a bunch of vegan beauty brands, makeup brands. Same thing. Some are more expensive, some are not. You just gotta find which one works for you. But just look up plant-based stuff or vegan stuff, and you'll find it. Levi jeans make vegan leather boots. That's cool. I didn't know that. Look at this little dog. Oh, I know her. That's cute. And she's leaving. Oh, she can't park here, maybe? Maybe she can't park there. There's a sign here. What does it say? No parking. Oh. Is it for the bus, maybe? I don't know. She's also a pet sitter. Let's see, I'm gonna show her little dog because he's peeking over. Oh, now he's behind. Look at him. Look at him. Where'd he go? There he is. He's cute. I volunteered with her at the cat rescue, actually, and now she's a pet sitter too, and a dog walker out in Gettysburg. So that's cool. I think, did she say she was vegetarian? I talked to her about living vegan. I think she said she was vegetarian. Maybe she'll figure it out. I don't know if she went vegan or not. Hopefully she looks into it more. All these hay bales. That's a lot. Who do you think they would do with fat from supermarkets, slaughterhouses? Ew, a vegetarian. Yeah, I agree. Vegetarians. Some vegetarians are the worst. What's up, Meebo? Yeah, the animal fat on your face. There's some really, really awesome vegan restaurants. Cindy, you said where you were from. Now I forget. Alabama? Did you say you're in Alabama? I don't know about any vegan restaurants in Alabama. Probably kind of like Pennsylvania. There's not that many around here. Luckily, there are some places around here that have vegan menus, so I can go in there and get a vegan menu. And they have all types of options. Most places, though, they do not have very many options, not around here. But when you go into bigger cities, there's normally vegan restaurants where all their stuff is vegan and all different types of food, like everything you can imagine, everything that you can eat normal animal products, all the common foods, any of that can be made vegan. I'm doing good. We just got back from the slaughterhouse. I gotta go back to the dogs. Dino's produce. Eggs and produce. So it's not produce. It's not all produce. It's eggs and produce. Are eggs considered produce? hands are so cold. Yeah, I was only in there for a few minutes, but they normally get some pretty good shots of the animals going in. It's pretty sad. I was skipping around through the different streams this morning and mainly listening to them because I was getting ready to leave, so I wasn't like sitting and watching them. I was just listening, just lurking in the back. Yeah, chicken eggs. I saw a sign. Look at this dog. He's about to jump out that window. I saw a sign they put up for Easter, and it was a rabbit laying eggs. They must have selectively bred rabbits to lay eggs. I didn't know that was a thing. Easter's such a weird holiday. Get your rabbit eggs. You know how most ham is produced, Cindy? Do you know how they kill those pigs? Look up Pignorant. In the description of the video, there's a video called Pignorant. I think it's on, is it on Amazon Video? I think you might need Amazon Video to watch it. They put the pigs in a gas chamber. And they freak out. They kick their hooves off their feet. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. And I'm back. Okay. Axel's going out. He's going to be live in a little bit. Make sure you follow his channel. Maybe if one of the mods is here, PJ, can you share Axel's channel? Or just put his name down in the comments. People can go search it. Look at this. Part of my hat sticking up. It's kind of funny. Anti-animal use. Check out anti-animal use. They'll be live later. Like later. Couple hours. Oh, Jenny is live now. Go check out Jenny McQueen. She's live right now. So yeah, I'm gonna end here, and then you guys can go. I'll see you guys in Jenny's stream. Jenny McQueen, anti-animal use. It's a YouTube channel. Go check them out. What's up, Coops? Oh wait, maybe Axel's not. Okay, Axel's actually not going live. So Jenny McQueen, maybe PJ, sorry, giving you work. Can you put Jenny McQueen's link here? Yeah. Or maybe that's it. Coops, thank you. Everybody go to Jenny's channel. I'll see you all there. Thanks for being here. Peace. Oh, that's not Jenny's. Yeah, anti-animal use will be live in a little bit too. So go check them out. Go check them both out. Jenny McQueen and then anti-animal use. What link did you put in there? Okay, cool. I must not have my notifications on for her. Okay, well then I will maybe see you in that stream also. She's live right now. Evil. Just change your picture. I can't see. Angela's channel is Another Damn Vegan. If you can't click the link, you can look her up. Another Damn Vegan, right? I'm not getting her name mixed up with somebody else, am I? Thank you. Yes, and that's Jenny McQueen. So everybody go to these streams, go check them out. Uh-oh. Dennis is in Jenny's. Look, there's another little dog. Little dog. Okay, well, I don't know if I will see you in Jenny's then. Maybe I'll stop in for a second, but... see you guys. Peace.